as well beat the game. That's why I wanted to record today. And then I know there's some post-game cleanup I need to do, but that would basically be the end of this. And learning the fish patterns wasn't that bad after I died a couple of times, because I noticed they're not random. Oh, fine. You dorks.
That means they must just be spread throughout the theater.
Yeah. Nope.
Fantastic.
No. I'm just gonna buy stuff. I said you got a lot of just... Though, the one thing about fucking up a lot, I have some extra monies. I said you got a lot of... That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, that one actually doesn't look entirely awful. The rest of these, I think, kind of look like cheeks.
That's okay.
Fantastic.
But just because... Yeah. There we go. Actually, don't say it.
I was going to...
I'm going to double check.
No, not still. I was going to say, because it's the final ball, should we go back to the default for both, or...
I'll just do what I want. Okay.
Or try to beat the game in the gaudiest outfit imaginable.
I like the space dress. At this point, we're so damn close. I've done everything in this game except for a couple of side things. And those can be on their own time because the rehearsals kind of suck.
I thought it was, most people say the first two kind of suck.
Hold on. Something's gonna happen before I click that, though. No. Let me preface that a little bit. The sword fighting and the, like, Phantom Thief costume with the gliding, people say suck. But then the other three are like combat challenges. And the combat challenges, people are like, are surprisingly fucking easy.
Okay, just do the thing now.
And I said it.
Need to send battle great back to the Victorian era.
30?
About that.
Wow. The minimum to beat this game is 30.
Okay, it's 30 for that door. What were the... Because they do take them away from you, it would technically be slightly more than 30.
Okay. It goes up in increments. It was like 5 or 6 a piece. But you end on 30. But yes, they do take them away. Ah, crap. Not working. But does the sparkle not work on this door? Yay! Time for the real super power of teamwork!
Yeah, there are enough of them for us to form a Unite Morph.
All you need now are spoiler spirits and our love for this theater. We're placing our trust in you two. Bullshit, am I awakening?
Super Saiyan.
Apparently! Radiant Peach. I guess you could say we're Super Princess Peach. Ah. Thank you and good night.
Boo! Boo!
Got everyone's strength with us now. Let's go, Peach. What do you mean, boo?
Boo!
There is no boo! It was the opportunity for that, and I went for it.
Seriously, where are her legs? Her legs just don't exist anymore.
Mortals don't have time for feet. Okay. What in the blue hell does Radiant Peach do?
Duh.
If anything. Hi, bitch. Welcome to my glorious stage. I've been waiting for you, Peach. Your brilliant luster is built of everyone's hopes and expectations. Figured the despair, shattered them all, creating the finest, most decent tragedy. Oh, how I've waited for this in order to complete my ultimate stage. I need someone like you to play my foil. Come now, let the tragedy begin! It's showtime.
Ah.
Okay, this is basically a Night's boss. Oh, wait. Okay, fireworks.
Can you hold down the button to charge?
No. Actually, if anything, this is Kirby.
Yeah, it's actually more Kirby. Like, Knights didn't super do things like this. If you went around the stage, like, in Knights, you normally weren't affecting things in the background. Unless it's that one chameleon boss from A Journey
This
of
is
Dreams.
Kirby. This is a Kirby boss.
Because Kirby always has to end with a space shooter section. Like how Kamiya has to end all his games with a space shooter section, because Kamiya has two fetishes, girls with glasses and space hair.
Smash. Get an opening! Smash.
It could be because we were playing No More Heroes around the same time as this, but I kind of wish you could charge it. I kind of wish you could charge it and thus fire a, like, giant beam or something.
Smash. It's Kirby. This is a Kirby boss.
Or Kirby, I'm Australian for some reason.
Madam! Get down with your bad self! Or at least hold the button for auto fire. Good guide.
This is part of the reason I asked if there was a charge, because if holding the button doesn't auto fire.
No, it doesn't.
Do any other buttons fire, or is it just the...
It is just the option button.
Damn it, can't speed it up by mashing both fire buttons simultaneously then.
Don't mind taking some damage. Damn it.
Ooh, 2 trains. You're gonna have to go down.
Ma'am! Yeah. Kamehame.
No, we're throwing the spirit bomb.
That was a fun boss.
Mm.
Again, debatably easier than the last one. That was a Kirby boss. That was 0-2. Because you fly around.
Okay, it's technically 0-2 while you're shooting him in the background. You're locked. You don't go around. That was a cylinder.
We did it! Thank you so much, Pete. Your sparkle was truly amazing. Peter's gonna be okay. Let's go back to everyone.
This is why you should have smashed the mask with a hammer. Never take any
Too
risk.
soon. Much too soon to end here.
Never
Okay.
take any risk. Always double tap.
My dark powers are designed to do. Tragedy will play out. Ah, crap. Yeah! Whee! Okay. Game. Okay, good. The fuck? Cool. Generally wasn't expecting that. Oh, theater! It's in pieces! Greg continues unchecked. The entire island will be destroyed. It might really be the end. This is why I avoided looking at spoiler things for a general blind reaction. Share your energy with me!
God damn, they really are.
So he can peace and love this bitch into the ground.
We're literally going to kill. We're literally going to kill her with kindness, just like in Kirby. Oh, this form has legs.
Come on, Peach. Let's go.
You already used the "It's Showtime" line. That would have been the perfect moment. It's time for an encore.
I need to pee though. Hold on. Tinge ruined. Technically, I can start. Carson's not immediately over here, but back for my controls.
Hold A to attack. Oh, now you get the fucking charge beam.
Okay. So you just...
Does holding A for longer create a bigger beam? Or is it a fixed amount of time?
It's a fixed amount of time.
Okay.
But you just avoid stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say this phase seems easier than the other phase.
And if you let go at any time... Yeah. Just move out of the... Okay. It's a pretty simple... Hold on. The portal... Yeah. So... If you're just sitting there, since I'm the one playing, just... You happen to notice if I'm not paying attention and there's like some orbs or some shit, just you can make a note about that. But they're pretty telegraphed. See?
Yeah.
Bitch. It's literally
So
just...
at the same time, while this is, you know, really simple, it's like, because of it being simple, I kind of wish it was maybe going a bit faster. Because if you're going to make it really simple, you either make it short, or if,
God.
or if it's going to go...
Oh, no.
Or if it's going to go longer, you make it, like, more of a spectacle, like you have the beam get, like, bigger each time you charge it or something. Or, you know, something like that, where it's like you can really hold down the beam for a very large amount of time.
Oh my God.
And suddenly Toho.
So, the way this works, again, blind run. Hold on.
Eh.
Hold on.
Again, this is one of
Depth
those...
perception.
Again, this is one of those
You
moments...
just hold the button and you just do damage.
God, this is one of those moments I would love to be a time-traveling leaker. Peach gets her own game.
Hold on.
Peach gets her own game, and the final boss of her own game, she goes Super Saiyan to fight a Toho boss. The internet would... Oh, that is the fakest bullshit.
What?
I think you're going to get the giant fuck-off beam or giant fuck-off spirit bomb now, because you exposed the core, so... Oh no, she just rams it.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Okay. Fuck you. I think I won. That was easy. Cool final boss. Second phase goes on a bit too long, but at the same time, it's just like simple enough.
Though, like, if you're going to make it so simple, I feel like if it's going to go on that long, it should have had a lot more spectacle to it. Like, not just the mask, it's like her body should have been, like, falling apart.
Or to make it so you could speed it up a little bit.
Like I said, you
No,
actually...
if you just hold... Maybe if you hold A and you hold it for a minute, maybe the beam can get bigger. And then they could have done something interesting where if you get a giant beam, Peach is, like, really slow.
Yeah.
Whatever, I win. I just wanted to beat the game today.
I am your god now. It starts raining lasers down on all film.
She did repair the entire theater and fix the island with just the power of good vibes.
I would say this feels like Nintendo saying that Death Battle is wrong like 10 years later, but if that Death Battle were made today, we would also have to take Dragon Zelda into that, and that would be a fucking weird-ass episode.
So, okay.
That was a game.
There's still post-game, because I need to do the rehearsal.
You need to do the rehearsal?
I need to do the rehearsals, and there are some other bonus games.
Yes.
But the rehearsals will likely be a recording where I can just sit there debatably on my own. Carson doesn't inherently need to join as I reset until I get
yeah, good Phil Company.
Told you.
But
Now,
first, Wiz, that's something funny. I need a tissue. Because it was the Good Phil Company, the, producer and... Yeah. The producer and director of this game was, I think, the guy that made the Goemon series.
Overall, this is a good game. But fuck 100%ing this game. 100%ing this game is so tedious because you have to do an entire level to get back to the one random event. And even grown-ass adults have often said, even if the minigames are not hard, throwing me into a minigame and going, you have 5 fucking seconds to solve this or you don't get a collectible is often a bit excessive.
Yeah.
But it was a fun game, but there is this one post-game thing and I need to do the rehearsals. But overall, if they were going to patch anything in this game, the sort of quality of life patch I would like, restart from checkpoint so that you could pause and restart. and redo a section if you felt like you messed up. And after you beat a play, since the game is very literal and linear, just let people jump to designated checkpoints that let them attempt the stuff in the game that they missed. Because if I could jump to just the challenges I failed, 100%ing this game would be less obnoxious. It's going through the entire level that drives me crazy, because a lot of the minigames, while kind of simple, if you mess up, that can add 5 or 10 minutes of backtracking. But overall, I think the game is fine, and I think...
I love how he's the only, like, American person in there. Everyone else has been Japanese.
I think the challenge also ramps up fine enough. The game starts off easy and ends up decently challenging towards the end, at least as far as you actually have to try a little bit. And 100%ing the game adds an extra layer of challenge through sort of frustrating design. And it's weird to say that I want like a difficulty adjustment patch, but that's just to remove the tedium. Oh yeah, and on that topic, the other part of that, I should be able to pause and exit and keep my crap. That way if I missed something early, I could get it, pause, exit, and keep it. And if you could jump around to the checkpoints and you could pause and exit and restart at checkpoints, I think this game would be fine.
The really weird thing, like I said before, at least the pausing and exiting, some people acted like the demo did that.
The main game doesn't.
That's why I find it so weird. Assuming that people weren't just wrong or lying, it's like, if the demo does something like that, why would they remove it?
It's not a bad game. And I do think the game is worth the price, because a lot of people had this derogatory, oh, this game is good, but it's a $40 game that Nintendo sold with a $20 Nintendo tax, and there's a certain YouTuber that sometimes I agree with his opinions, but other times I think that man is a lunatic, and his video title for this game is a kind of eye-roll derogatory. Princess Peach Showtime is the perfect $40 game. Which is you acknowledging, it's like, if they put it on sale or sold it for $40, I wouldn't be complaining. And then we had just a bunch of grown-ass men that had to be conflicted about even playing this. Get over yourself, God. Yeah, Nintendo Hong Kong. On a weird topic of translations, Nintendo does care about... Yeah,
well, that's why.
There, IQ, there it is.
I was going to say that's why they specified Hong Kong, because IQ...
Even though IQ as a company doesn't exist anymore, technically.
Wasn't it they were bought out by like a bigger company?
No. Okay, yes, but no. They were bought out by Nintendo. Nintendo does... Hold on. I can shift for a second for people that might not be aware of that weird crap. So, Nintendo made a plug-and-play console for China that played N64 ROMs as a way to get around China's game console restrictions. And the company that they partnered with was basically IQ, because the system was called the IQ Player. And this system, while it failed, did get some Chinese games translated into like proper Chinese, and they did the really cool thing for Star Fox 64.
What?
The voice acting is Chinese.
Neat.
It is revoiced. It's not the English or like IQ China again.
Because they're...
But after the failure of the IQ Player, the IQ company went defunct. So you might be saying, then why the fuck are they using that name? Nintendo just bought them outright. Since they already had partial stock in the company. And what's funny, after they bought the IQ team, that name, to talk about Nintendo history, because this is so interesting, started coming up a lot for, like, Chinese localization. So it looks like a lot of the people in that company got to keep a job and just became translators under Nintendo's wheelhouse. Because, again, if you don't know about this, and I can use some Nintendo history because it's so fascinating, mainland China has a unique Switch that is exclusive to mainland China, but a more generic Chinese localization is often what IQ gets to do. Because there are basically two Chinese localizations, the mainland China version, and my favorite thing of Nintendo being kind of naughty, where the thing that they did with the Switch is, hey, the Switch is, I'm gonna say this before pressing A, because I love the nudge nudge wink wink. Well, guys, the Switch is region free, and the games are also region free, and if a game is translated into your language of choice, it will swap to that language. Oh, by the way, every first-party Nintendo game is going to have a Chinese localization now. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Nintendo pretty much knows that a lot of people in China are illegally importing from countries that aren't restricted to get...
Yes, that's why if we were ever to get a sponsor that isn't Southern Trash, I would want it to be PlayAsia.
So, there's some fun history. And if you happen to get a mainland China game, a special dress is now on sale. You can decorate the theater now.
There's all the extra crap.
I set it Ninja Hide and Seek. Boss challenges. Okay. To finish that China point, because this is funny and hilarious. Like, mainland China releases, you cannot actually play them in a normal region-free Switch. But Hong Kong has slightly less restrictions. Must have read my letter. Everyone here wants to see more of your performances.
Oh, because, like, doesn't Hong Kong have unrestricted internet?
Spoke with Theater again. On. PlayAsia's based in Hong Kong.
Isn't PlayAsia from Hong Kong?
They're based in Hong Kong. Because Hong Kong is a area of China that has less restrictions.
That's why, isn't there that one, like, YouTuber that's actually from, like, Hong Kong, and he made a video talking,
It's a decent-sized YouTuber. To talk about him for a second, because I love that he owns these, and he said, like, this is just the weirdest childhood memories. He lived in Hong Kong, and he ended up with a Wii. It was like, certain shops in Hong Kong, and he still has them, sold, pirated Wii discs. He has a whole, like, folder full of burned DVD Wii discs, and was like, these were sold, it was like, this wasn't back alley dealings, it's like my parents got these at the local stores.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because that's just how, you know, certain countries operated back then. Oh god, it's so fucking gaudy. I love it!
I'm not gonna wear it immediately.
That one actually looks okay. Because it's not as bright.
I bleed. Let's get the one. Use eye bleed. Let's see if there's any... my god!
Again, it's so gaudy. I love it.
Alright, buy that one first. Oh, no, eye bleed, I need... We are the brightest,
and that took basically all of our money.
Yes.
My god.
But I did 100% everything. Now, hold on. We need to stop, but I do need to explain a couple of things. So, the post game, I'm going to do the rehearsals and then some other stuff and figure out if there are any additional unlockables. But those might be truncated videos, like the rehearsals that I didn't do. I can just truncate successful attempts. Now, because there's an extra guy right here, I want to see what he does. Yeah. Grape is gone. Hold on.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's actually not money. It's
Sparkle gems.
on before you start buying anything. You have 100, 20, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Go down to the lowest. 80 and 90. That would be 90 and 70. I think it's enough.
I literally 100% of the...
Yeah.
Hold on. 10... We'll just do weird math. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 105, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Huh. No.
But
Yeah.
we also have, remember, there's the optional hide and seek things and the whole both things. Do those give you
I need to figure that out before I buy anything.
Because I would assume it...
Well, stop in a minute. There has to be, like, I'll look into that between recordings, and I'm about to stop anyway. Because it goes a little bit over.
Oh, yeah. They are extra sparkles.
Yes.
Okay, so there's enough then. Good.
Avoid defeating any dancers. Win the battle without taking damage. Win the battle without taking damage.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, so then basically that will be extra sparkles, and then we can just 100%. So those are going to also be some post-game challenges, which, if I need to, I can chip away on. So let me go look at the posters. I'm not doing these right now. I just want to see. Yeah. Defeat all of the purple chicks before they escape. Hit the disco without missing. And then not taking damage. Okay. So I have to fucking perfect the bosses. Meaning, what I might end up doing, and I can explain a couple of things on. Meaning then, okay, so I'm gonna preface some stuff. So, next time, I'm going to work on the rehearsals, probably try to wipe those out in a recording, truncate successful attempts at the rehearsals. Then, do the ninja hide and seek, get that in order, and then, because of the no damage run and shit, and a potential of that taking a while, what I might end up doing is recording on my own in short bursts, getting each of the bosses And even if I take multiple recordings, if I do it in short bursts, even if I want to try multiple recordings that day, I might get the bosses and then stop recording, get the next boss, and have a truncated video of the boss attempts. Or because the bosses go on a bit, I'll do mini recordings until I get a successful run at the boss refights. And then I can show the boss refights. Though if I get those in a couple of recordings, I could combine those together. Especially if I do some small recordings where I stop so that I don't eat up a lot of recording time, so I can combine bosses together more coherently. Meaning 100%ing this game, if there's any weird hiatus, it's going to be specifically the boss refights. And truncating until I get all the objectives. Which I might try to get all the objectives in one go. But next time I record, that's going to be the rehearsals, then the ninja hide and seek stuff, then the bosses, and if I record the bosses in small spurts, it's basically just to get the successful attempt at each boss, and I can just combine the footage. So if there's a weird hiatus, it's me working on the boss fights. But the main game is done. And if I do end up on a weird hiatus to do some other stuff, it's specifically going to be working on the boss fights until I can get those organized for 1 or 2 large videos. So with all of that said, the main Let's Play is over, but I will try to record the rehearsals soon, and at least the ninja hide and seek minigame not long after that. And then, if there is a hiatus, it is specifically the bosses, because I don't like no damage runs. That has always driven me fucking crazy. I hate that kind of difficulty. And there are the other dumb arbitrary challenges. So, if the Let's Play does stop, I'm likely working... I know, I'm about to end. I just had to repeat that a few times. Because, for dumb post-game stuff, if I go on a hiatus, it's because that's kind of tedious nonsense. It's like that stupid fucking Dragon Boss in Sonic Superstars, where I might end up stopping the Let's Play for a little bit while I chip away at the boss fights until I can finally get all that footage. But with that said, I've wasted enough time explaining my nonsense. This has been the main Let's Play of Princess Peach Showtime. I will work on the bonus stuff, and if uploads continue, then so be it. If not, you know why. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this set of videos, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later. It's time for the question of the day, and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, what is your opinion on the final boss? From a casual perspective, I think the final boss is incredibly easily, but when you're doing those post-game challenges, I think the final boss is a massive pain in the ass, but more on that later. The fight is incredibly simple from a casual perspective. I didn't really find the fight to be that challenging. So, from a casual perspective, I think the fight is fine, and in a lot of ways, it's a little bit underwhelming, but when you're doing those post-game challenges, the final boss is a massive pain in the ass, and I feel like the final boss is incredibly badly designed around those challenges, but again, more on that later. Anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.